Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my February favorites to share with you guys. I have a lot of good stuff, so I'm super excited. Also, I have a makeup tutorial on this look coming your way soon, so stay tuned. But for now, let's just get right into the favorites. I'm gonna start with skincare, but I'm not gonna go super into detail on these products just because I have a skincare video coming up for you guys. But for this video, first things first is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. So this is essentially a glycolic acid overnight resurfacing serum. It has totally changed my skin, and my skin knows when I do not use it, and it does not like it. So if you are having problems with skin texture, kind of like rough and bumpy skin, acne breakouts, or any kind of unevenness, pigmentation, any skin issues, definitely go check this out. It is amazing. Second, for skincare, I have the Herbivore Lapis Oil Balancing Azulene Infused Facial Oil. This is my nighttime facial oil, and I love it because this is another product that is amazing if you have problem skin, breakouts, issues with skin texture, pigmentation, any of that. This is kind of what you can compare to the Sunday Riley Luna oil if you have heard of that oil. I find that it does really calm my skin. This is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixer Facial Oil. It is a 24 karat gold infused beauty oil with naturally pure botanicals for all skin types, rich in vitamin A and E, omega-3, 6, and 9. It is really lightweight, so moisturizing. My skin loves this oil. It just soaks it up. It doesn't feel sticky or gross or heavy. It doesn't break me out. And if you wear makeup, this is an amazing primer because it just lets the makeup really melt into your skin beautifully. The first makeup item I have to share with you guys is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is seriously one of my holy grail foundations. It is oil-free, and also Too Faced generally, they're kind of cruelty-free. They look at like a lot of kind of good for you ingredients, leave out a lot of bad for you ingredients. I love this product for two specific reasons. The first one is that I use the shade Sand, and this is literally like the perfect match to my skin tone, which sounds silly, but I cannot explain to you how difficult it is for me to find one foundation that is an exact match. I have so much yellow in my skin, but I also have kind of olivey undertones, so I usually always mix foundations, or I use my Cover FX custom cover drops. But sometimes it's just so nice and it's so easy to just need one product. The second thing that I love about it is the formula. This is medium coverage, buildable to full coverage, and the finish is this beautiful velvet matte natural skin looking finish. And the craziest thing is that if you have dry skin or if you have dry patches, this is going to not cling to those and keep you looking hydrated and healthy. But if you have oily skin, this is going to keep you looking natural and matte and not greasy. I don't know how it does this. There's some kind of magic in this because it is amazing. The next favorite that I have is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer SPF 30. I have mine in the shade St. Moritz or medium 1. It is definitely my favorite tinted moisturizer formula. It is very lightweight, easy to use, easy to blend. It really does feel like a moisturizer. It keeps you hydrated and your skin feeling nourished and healthy. And one of my favorite parts about this is that it gives you pretty decent coverage. So you get all the benefits of a tinted moisturizer with SPF, plus you get the coverage of almost a normal foundation. You never look cakey. This would be great for literally everyone, but I would highly recommend this for people who are younger and you're just getting into makeup, or whether you just are not a fan of foundation in general. Go check this out. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Brunette. If you have watched my videos, you know that I already literally only use Anastasia Beverly Hills for my brows, but I usually use the shade Espresso for my tinted brow gel, and I just wanted to throw this one into my favorites because I've been using the Brunette, which is a little bit of a lighter shade, especially now with my blonde hair. I find that sometimes my brows look a little too stark, so this just softens my brows up a little bit. I still get the definition and the intensity of having darker brows, but this just makes it not so intense. If you feel like your brows are looking too intense, then you can always try to go one shade up in the Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gels because they're really lightweight and they deposit just enough color, so it's not going to make your brows look gray or like crazy looking, but it is going to soften them. Another product where I originally, when I talked about it, was like, oh, you know, it's kind of unnecessary, totally shocked me. It's the Marc Jacobs Fineliner in the shade Blacquer. I actually think that this is a great staple product in anyone's makeup bag. The reason why I am loving this product is because the tip is so tiny and so fine that it's really easy to tight line, create really thin, precise lines. When I'm wearing false lashes, this is a piece of cake to hide the lash band. It's so black, so pigmented. If you wear eyeliner or false lashes or both, please go check this out. I have two styles of falsies to share with you guys. The first one is the pair that I have on right now. They are the Koko Queen Bee lashes. I totally have to blame Lustrelux or Katie on YouTube for this obsession. These lashes are super dramatic, which is the way I like my lashes. They're really fluttery and they're kind of spiky. They're just beautiful. They are very long. I mean, if you have smaller eyes, there's no harm in kind of trimming them and trying them because I'm sure they will still look really good, but they just make your eyes look so big and wide-eyed. They look great with any makeup look, and because they're kind of spiky and separated, it's beautiful when you have really pretty eyeshadow looks because you can see the eyeshadow behind it. I just think that these are such flattering lashes. They're really comfortable to wear. You can get these on the Lady Moss website. They are sold out currently, but they are part of the permanent Koko lashes line. So whenever they come back in stock, make sure you get yourself 1 to 10 pairs because Queen Bee is life. The next pair of lashes are the Ardell Glamour Wispies. I love these for normal life wear. They look like natural lashes, but they're still a little bit more dramatic. They definitely give you that oomph. You can find these really inexpensive at most drugstores, Ulta. If you put a little bit of mascara and you just kind of wiggle it, you can get them to look a lot more dramatic. They have an invisible band. This is going to mean that it's easier to camouflage and it's most likely going to be a little more comfortable on the eye because it's a very flexible band. So if you are someone who is just starting out with falsies, or you find most falsies kind of uncomfortable, then check these out. I have been seriously loving these Buxom eyeshadows. You can either buy a pre-created palette or you can pick out 6 eyeshadows for $40 and you get this cute little black case. The quality of the shadows is so beautiful, especially the matte ones. They're so creamy, so easy to blend and work with. So that is just 4 of the shades right there. And I'll have all the shades listed in the info box below along with everything else. I really like the flexibility of creating like your own palette, and 6 shadows for $40 is actually like an amazing deal. The new Dose of Colors Ideal Duos. Oh my god, guys, these are life. These are a pretty recent release from Dose of Colors. To be honest, I was not actually gonna get any of them, but then I bought one and then I proceeded to buy every single one except for one shade. These are a 2-in-1 eye product. So on top you get a tinted eye primer, and then on the bottom you get your pigment. This primer on top is kind of like a cream eyeshadow, if I'm totally honest, but it feels like a primer. Like, it is really tacky and sticky, and I love that because it's pretty much like a tinted glitter glue for the pigments down below. Oh, and side note, each one has its own mirror inside. The reason that I love that it is like a glitter glue is because the pigments underneath are like metallic pigment, duochrome, glitters. I don't even know. They literally are just insane. She released the most beautiful colors. I believe there's 13 or 14 colors in total. I have these on my eyes right now. I used the shades Maple and Maroon. The shade Shell is probably my most used shade. My Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, I was using the shade Shell, but this is what Shell looks like, and on my finger it just does not do it justice. So beautiful. They are amazing quality. The pigments are super finely milled, and some of the more metallic ones, even though they feel a little bit chunkier, once you glide them on your eyes, it's like butter. They just completely blend out so well. There is a little bit of fallout, but it is really easy to remove, especially if you have powder on already or under your eyes. You can just kind of sweep it away. If you are unsure and you don't wear a lot of crazy colors too often, then buy Shell. You will not regret it. I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I have my shade in the Luminous Bronze Light, which is the lighter one. There are two shades of this bronzer, Luminous and Radiant. I picked up the lighter one just because it's a little more cooler neutral than the Radiant Light, which is a little bit more orange. This is basically a really finely milled bronzer, and they have swirls of the bronze color mixed into one of their ambient finishing powders. So this one is mixed in with Luminous, which is a really radiant, kind of highlighty finishing powder from their ambient powder line. It gives you that beautiful bronzed look, but because it's mixed in with Luminous, it's such a radiant, glowy bronze look. And because I went with the lighter one and I have medium skin, it does show up, but it doesn't look excessive. It doesn't look chalky. I very rarely can overdo it with this shade on my skin tone, and I just love the finish it gives me. This is the Nars blush in the shade Impassioned. It is really similar to MAC Pink Cult, if you are familiar with that shade. That one was limited edition. This one came out recently. It looks like it would be way too light for my skin tone, but I'm actually wearing it right now. It is a blush that deepens up when it hits your skin and kind of mixes in with your natural oils. It's a really light, natural pink flush. I don't have a lot of blushes where it gives me color, but in a really light, subtle way, because a lot of those light, subtle blushes look chalky on me, and this one does not. Also, Nars blushes, they're amazing. So pigmented, so easy to blend, just beautiful, beautiful quality powders. If you have my skin tone to really super ultra fair, you're going to love this. If you have a little bit darker than my skin tone all the way to beautiful deep skin tones, you may not like this because this definitely will look chalky on the skin. Go try this on and check this out in store because it is such a beautiful, flattering flush. Another blush I have to share with you guys is the Sigma Aura powder in the shade Nymphea. Now, I bought this because Nikki Tutorials on YouTube spoke about this and she totally sold me, but this is what the color looks like. This was another shade where when I got it, I was like, there is no way that that is not going to look chalky on me, but just like Impassioned, this just kind of melts into the skin and gives you a beautiful pop of color that on my skin tone is still very subtle. It definitely looks a lot more coral in the pan, but when you apply it to the skin, or at least on my skin, it shows up a little bit more of like a blue-based pop of pink. I am wearing this now. It's so smooth, so easy to blend. The only downside is that if you have much deeper skin tones, this might come up a little bit too chalky. But I'm really enjoying this blush way more than I thought I would. The next product is the Shiseido Smoothing Lip Pencil in the shade BE701. Mine is like slowly dwindling down. Finding nudes can be kind of difficult, like way more difficult than some people may think, especially when you have medium to dark skin tones, because a lot of nudes are either too light or too dark. This is the perfect nude for my skin tone. It's neutral, like it's not super mauve, it's not super peachy. It works with everything. I am wearing this right now underneath the tiniest touch of Dose of Color's Truffle Liquid Lipstick. This is definitely a shade that I would suggest literally everybody tries out, but especially if you have like medium tan to deeper skin tones, go look at this pencil. You will love it. I'm telling you, totally worth it. The next lip product I've already spoken about like plenty of times. It is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Stone. I don't have a lot of lip favorites, specifically because Stone seems to be the only thing that I am reaching for consistently, which is good and bad. Good because it looks good with everything and I'm obsessed with this color. Bad because I just am not using anything else and it doesn't really work out well when I'm trying to do favorites videos for you guys and show you guys lots of cool products. It's just like an amazing mauvey purple nude. I just find that this looks so good with any makeup that I'm doing. It looks a lot brighter when I put it on my hand, but I find that when it dries down, it becomes a little more muted, which I actually really like. It's so comfortable on the lips, easy to apply, literally feels like you're wearing nothing on your lips. If you don't own this, please go check this out. I know they're sold out a lot. I know Namie's in California has Dose of Colors. If not, then check on her website. And when it comes back in stock, get this. This stuff is just like, it's bae. These are called Invisibobble, the Traceless Hair Ring Original. You all need to buy these. I have one in my hair right now, but Sephora just came out with them and Sephora has like tons of colors. I was getting them from Ulta first, and I know Ulta for sure carries in-store white and black. I don't know about the other colors. These are the best rubber bands ever of life. They give you volume in a ponytail. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So when I would put a high ponytail in my hair, all my hair would be like super slick against my head. And I would have no volume, and also I would feel tugging and like a lot of pulling. None of that with these. You really don't get kinks in your hair. It is so easy to use. It doesn't yank out or pull your hair. Even if you yank it out of your hair, it does not pull hair out. I work out with them. I wear them casually. I don't care that they look like old school keychains because they're literally saving my hair. Like, I feel like my hair just is healthier since I've started using them. It sounds like it's something simple, but they will actually just like change your life. The last product that I have for this month's favorites is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I have an entire detailed review and I will leave that in the info box down below. The best dry shampoo out there. If you are someone who needs a dry shampoo, loves dry shampoo, is trying to not wash your hair every day because that's bad for you, then check this one out. If you want to know how to best use it, what I thought about it, the works, watch the quick new beauty review that I have linked down below, but you will not regret this. It is amazing. That is all I have for my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know if there are any products you think that I would love and that I should try. And also let me know what videos you guys want to see from me next. But until the next video, thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys!